Americans are hoarding their reward points. Kate Rooney has the details. Kate, I have been hoarding my reward points, so I cannot wait to hear more about this story.
You're one of many people, apparently. American Express has added perks this year to let members spend those points on things like Amazon or groceries. But people, for the most part, are not taking them up on that. At a conference recently, Amex CFO Jeff Campbell said clients are not redeeming points for online retail. They're stocking up on those instead. He says it's a sign that people are just waiting to be able to travel again. A travel boom after COVID would be a much-needed boost for those major card companies. Travel and entertainment spending was down about 70% year over year for Amex. This seems to be unique to Amex customers, though, who tend to be a bit more affluent and may not need to spend points on some of those daily items. The risk here, though, devaluation. Analysts tell me with airlines in a crunch for cash, there's nothing really stopping them from changing how much those points are worth. Guys, back to you.
So, Kate, if there is this pent-up demand to actually use points in the future on things like travel when, the world hopefully one day goes back to normal, what would that mean for companies like Amex? Could they take a hit as people all begin to kind of cash in their points at once?
The ideal outcome for Amex and MasterCard and all of these guys is that people are able to travel and go abroad, for example. Cross-border payments is one of the most highly profitable forms of payment for these card companies. So if they say, there's people going abroad and using some of those travel points, but they go to Europe and start spending more, all of that is good for the card companies. But you're right, if they have all of these points stacked up, it might not mean that actual spending directly on the flights. So we'll see, but they are just desperate for people to start traveling again.
And you said that the other credit card companies aren't having this same issue with people hoarding their points. What are people spending things on right now?
It's interesting. It's a little bit more split. So you think about Chase Sapphire is another really popular rewards card, and people are spending it on things like Peloton. They've offered and done a ton of marketing in those areas, too. People are spending it on groceries, at-home fitness, and things like streaming, for example.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.